And just like that, I think we have a PR in terms of Heart Attack City. That was an absolute whopper. The shakes are starting and I will put the full workout overview in that corner. Absolute trip to Heart Attack City. I know a few of you like the stats and everything, but yes, welcome back to another video. If you haven't already, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and before we get rolling, there's one thing we have to do. That's right, welcome back to Mama Murray's barbershop. We need to clear up this mess of a hairdo. Finally, it's taken about like what, 5 weeks to grow, and you have your razor ready to go. So wish me luck. Beautiful. And there we go. Did she do a good job? Comment down below. But you read the title of the video. You seem to like episode 1, so we're going for episode 2 of the meals that got me shredded, or to like 5% body fat. So yeah, I'm literally just gonna take you through my day. We are at Aldi. We have to pick up a few bits and bobs, and then I will show you some of my meals, and then of course we will go over some more scientific diet or fat loss hacks which you might not have heard of before. And to be honest, when I say I'm picking up a few bits, I only really came for rice cakes, but no doubt I will end up spending like €100. Oh shit, already I'm tempted. The big pack, 565 grams of curiously cinnamon, €3, but the macros are not legit, so wouldn't be a big fan. But look at this, guys. If you haven't hopped on this hype, the white chocolate flavored cookie spread, and they do also have like the hazelnut version. These two are game changers, but again, macros are not very friendly. And look at this, even Aldi have hopped on the old steroid hype. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. We have a busy day ahead, and here we go, the rice cakes. Hopefully they have the right flavors. Of course, just my luck, they don't, so we've come all this way for nothing. They have the salt and vinegar ones, and they have the chili ones, but I want the caramel ones. Let's see, we're gonna ask, see if someone can help us out. And of course, they don't have them, just my luck. But I do have to pick up one thing at least. So, as random as it is, this is what we're going for, some chili powder. And you're probably asking, Scott, why the hell are you picking up chili powder when you came for rice cakes? Because that is gonna be our first fat loss diet hack, okay, is to eat spicy food. Yes, spicy food. So there's a huge meta-analysis out there by John Luddy 2012 who showed that capsaicin or capsitate both augment energy expenditure and enhance fat oxidation. Along with this, they've also been reported to increase satiety and fullness during negative energy balance, thus helping you to stay full, decrease energy intake, and just survive your diet and lose fat a bit better. So you're probably asking, what are the main sources of this capsaicin, or whatever you want to call it? That's right, peppers, okay, but not just any peppers, spicy ones, so like jalapenos and stuff like that. Then chili powder, cayenne pepper, paprika, peri sauce, anything that's like red and spicy, okay, is a good source. So that is your first little diet hack out the way. Now let's move on to the first meal of this segment, which got me shredded at 5% body fat. Can you smell what's cooking? Yes, people, that's right. We have some cakes in a pan, aka pancakes. We're gonna do the flip, and then you know the deal. Bish, bash, bosh. We have a beautiful plate of anabolic protein pancakes. Perfetto. So yes, an absolute staple throughout my entire life has been some sort of like protein pancake, okay? You can make them as high calorie or low calorie as possible. And of course, you get your sugar-free syrup, skinny syrup, link down below, and you smother those bad boys like so. Oh my days. So yes, you know, if you've bought the recipe book, that I have a ton of like different batters. This is like the chocolatey one of my favorites, and then the birthday cake one is also really good. Anyway, like I said, an absolute game changer, high in volume, and again, literally you can make them super low calorie, or if you're bulking, high calorie. But that is the first meal that got me shredded. Now let's move on with the rest of the day. Okay, so we are out and about in Dunleary, quick little trip, but you always know we don't come here very often, so I thought I would show you absolute scenes of the gods. So yeah, this is pretty much as good as it's gonna get as far as beaches go, but you're talking like seaweed and stones. But it is really a nice country sort of when the sun comes out. So you have Hoth over there, you have the pier, and yeah, it stretches all the way around there. Absolute scenes, everyone out on a stroll. So we're just gonna clock up a few steps because we're actually here for Tesco's and Deals to get a whiteboard and check on the rice cakes. But I know this is always fun, okay? If you've made it this far, then comment down below, I like to eat seaweed in my pajamas. Everyone's gonna be so confused. Okay, so we have done some highly illegal parking, so we need to be quick. But yes, I need to get to Deals to see if they have a whiteboard mainly, and then we can also check if they do have rice cakes. Deals, and then there is also a Tesco's around there which you can have a look at. So let's hope, fingers crossed. So this is apparently the area it would be in, and of course knowing my luck, there isn't a whiteboard. All I wanted was like a small one. But I can still confirm that they have the skinny sauces in stock, but the terrible flavors. So the unicorn, the alien slime, and the mermaid, and then the gingerbread syrup. But we're not about that life. Man, this is really turning into a disaster of a trip video-wise. But yes, let's hope the motherland numero 2 brings us luck. Okay, here we go. Apparently they do have them somewhere down here. Where are they? Oh, yes. People, look at this, but €4. Oh my god, that is like perfect. What a bargain. Guys, I am absolutely chuffed with this. Seriously. I mean, it's the small things in life now. If they have rice cakes, literally my life is just gonna be complete. Okay, I got a bit too excited. Obviously, rice cakes are very sought after. Usually they have like the Snack Jack sort of long ones, but they don't even have that. And then the Tesco's ones, they have like salt and vinegar and then lightly salted, so not good enough. But you know what? Another small little win on this beautiful day is that we didn't get clamped and we got an amazingly cheap whiteboard. To be honest, if this was in deals or like Mr. Price, it probably would have been more than €4. So great success. Now, let's get on to the next meal that got me shredded or got me to 5% body fat. But before we do, I thought I would just keep you up to date with how we're doing in the day. Don't mind me, I am just standing at my desk on my laptop doing a bit of work, and that is actually the next sort of life hack, okay, is stand at your desk, okay? It does actually burn a few more calories, as seen in the study by Gribbs 2017, where they compared standing, sitting, or sitting and standing, okay, showing that standing and sitting resulted in a 7.8 increase in calorie burn per hour, and standing just alone an extra 11.5, concluding that alternating positions to achieve the recommended 4 hours per day of standing could result in an additional 56.9 calories per day for an 88.9 kg man and 48.3 calories for a 75.5 kg woman. So it's not a lot at all, but if you're absolutely digging, okay, I guess an extra 50 calories is what, like an extra cookie. So be mindful and stand up during your work. And again, I know some haters gonna say, Scott, these just don't make sense. Realistically, who's gonna do that? I know, okay, they're not that practical, but they're interesting, okay? And some of you will probably end up doing it, okay? But while I'm here, I do actually want to show you something. I was doing a bit of Googling the other day on how to like upgrade my workouts and stuff, and I came across this, like a weighted vest. Now, although it's out of stock, we still managed to get one. How? Because I wasn't actually doing any Googling. If anything, I was on Facebook Marketplace and someone down the road was actually giving this away for free. Okay, an absolute present. It feels like Christmas. I mean, why for free? It's like €40, €100 even. What does it say here? Yeah, €99 reduced to 40, which doesn't make much sense. He had like 3 of them. I'm sort of upset I didn't get all 3. So yeah, this is a new addition to the gym. Could be good for like finishers like AMRAP pull-ups or push-ups and stuff. So yeah, let's go test it out. Oh baby, first of all, I hope there are no children and young mums around because this looks extremely sketchy. Second of all, it brings me back to my chubby days. So smash the like button and comment down below. Should I do like a full day of eating when I was like a former chubby kid and like literally wear this all day and bring you through my day? And then thirdly, yes, this is actually a scientific hack. I know it's completely unpractical, but as you can see in the graph by Olsen 2020, wearing a weighted vest around for like 8 hours a day for 3 weeks resulted in greater reductions in body weight and fat mass than not wearing one. So if you're absolutely digging for that last little bit of fat loss, then maybe investing in this and going for walks on it might be beneficial. But that is your scientific diet hack. Finito. Now let's get on to the next meal that got me shredded. Yes, people, and that is going to involve this casserole dish of peas, okay? You've seen it being used time and time again, okay? And we're not making it up today, but you'll see on the screen, like literally ranging from like shepherd's pie or like sweet potato lasagna, all in the recipe book, and like veggie bakes and stuff. These have been absolute game changers, especially for dinner, okay? Because like they fill you up so much and they take like 40 minutes, even like an hour to eat. Super low calorie and high in volume. So yes, like I said, we're not making this up now, but I did actually make up a batch of another sort of meal. It's not really a meal, it's more of a snack. And for that, we come outside into the shed, open up the freezer, and here we go! Can you guess what these bad boys are? That's right, the Lifesaver popsicles, okay? Literally, you're talking like negligible calories, okay? So much like the jelly in my last video that I made. These literally have been like a lifesaver when you're like studying and hunger hits and you're like, I'm so hungry but I have to stick to my macros. Okay, so yes, we made up a batch last night. So we have the blueberry poverty ones, literally like, I think you're talking like 5 calories. Again, there's a load in the recipe book. And then, so those 2 are blueberry, and then these 2 are, oh, these are my favorites. So like a chocolate fudge one. Look at that bad boy. And literally they take forever to eat. It's like, oh God. That is, oh God. I should not have done that. But anyway, okay, so yes, the shepherd's pie, sweet potato lasagna, whatever, veggie bake, and the popsicles are the next 2 sort of meals, or the meal and the snack that got me shredded. So now let's move on to the next diet hack of the day. Can you not just leave me alone for a second, okay? I'm watching YouTube and eating my cereal with my tiny spoon. Why a tiny spoon? Go back to the previous video to find out, okay? But on a serious note, this is sort of your next diet hack, okay? In that you want to sort of eliminate your distractions. You don't want to be watching YouTube or Netflix when you're eating your meal. You want to focus on the food, okay? And this is backed up by the literature, where you can see Robinson 2013, who showed that attentive eating, so eating with the focus on food, is likely to influence food intake. And the incorporation of attentive eating principles into interventions provides a novel approach to aid weight loss and maintenance without the need for conscious calorie counting. So yes, if you want to actually enjoy your food more and just make dieting easier, avoid distractions like your iPad or your Netflix and chill and get sexy with a bowl of Cheerios. Oh baby, look at this stash while we're here. I am in love with some buttery shortbread fingers, some Haribo sweets, some like biscuits, Oreos, some white chocolate Magnum, and of course my cereal. Oh my days. Now, while the option is there to fit these foods into your macros, they are far more calorie dense and aren't really gonna like fill you up compared to like the high volume meals that I've showed you. So this is your next diet hack, okay? It's gonna involve your hands and just going like, okay? Out of sight, out of mind, okay? Put them away or hide them away, and this is backed by science, okay? So as you can see in the study by Mays 2010, cravings for preferred foods in response to visual cues, so like the sight of food, are significantly correlated with frequency of binge eating in individuals with a history of binge eating. So you can see from the graph that the sensory cues in the form of sight, smell, and taste increase the urge to binge eat and decrease reported willpower to refrain from binge eating, okay? So that is another tip, okay? If you really have like trigger foods in the house, put them in your cupboard so you're not tempted. So yes, let's move on with the day. And you know what, on the topic of out of sight, out of mind, don't even buy your trigger foods in the first place. That means you know that if you really want them, you have to get off your ass, walk down to Lidl and buy them, okay? And yes, we are banging out the steps, and although I don't need anything, okay, we are passing Lidl, so I'm gonna go in because I know you like this segment. And here we go, we're coming up to it. What could it be? No, it's not a thing of giant toilet roll. It is the Little Adventures. Sing it with me, people, and like the video and subscribe to the channel because this is the Little Adventures. Boom. Oh dear God, here we go. First up on the list is a deep fat fryer, an anti-fog sponge, a snazzy kettle, a cake stand, some extremely stylish garden clogs, some binoculars. So as always, if you like the Little Adventures, comment down below, smash the like button, and this is why you don't come out with your wallet, because you end up just buying useless stuff, but I do need a wireless mouse and keyboard, so an absolute bargain. Okay, so here we go. I thought I would show you quickly the current setup, an absolute mess, I know, but we have the laptop here and it's like linked to a big screen, and that's pretty much it. We have like the wireless mouse, but this is a mouse and the keypad, and it looks pretty good. It's all in one, so you only need like one USB, so that's gonna be definitely a nice little addition. We had the posh snazzy Logitech one for a good while, to be honest, but it broke, and then my laptop only has like 2 normal USBs, so I had to prioritize for the mouse, okay? But now I get to have both, so that is my little third whim for this video. Okay, and now let's get on to the next meal that got me absolutely shredded. And that is of course gonna be low-calorie ice cream, but we've already had that in the last video with my Halo Top and my cereal. So although I'm gonna be having this one tonight, the next meal that sort of got me shredded involves a load of ice and your Ninja blender, okay? Again, the anabolic ice cream. So we're not gonna make up a batch today, but sort of in recent lights of all of Greg Doucette's sort of videos blowing up, this has sort of been a staple ever since what, like maybe like a year ago or something like that. And you know, in the recipe book there is like a whole section just dedicated to anabolic ice cream. It is literally like a lifesaver when hunger strikes, okay? That is why I sort of actually don't have it too often, maybe like every second day, okay? But if you use it as a tool because it's super high in volume for those days that you're really hungry, it will literally change your life and allow you to stick to your deficit a little bit easier. But tonight we're going for this one. This one's still pretty good actually, and it's like $2.99 in Lidl, of course. I wouldn't say that's a Whopper, but we still ticked it off, okay? They can't all be good, but it's still pretty decent. There's the score on the boards. To be honest, it was quite a Whopper actually when you look at it. And in terms of the hoodie, spot the dry patch a little bit there, but the grind has been put in, that's for sure. I'm telling you, you do not want to smell this, okay? This is how not to get a girlfriend. But speaking of carbs, that's right, post-workout meal of peace. And the last meal that got me shredded, we have the chocolate French toast. We have some more soaking up there nicely, the low-calorie bread, so you know the deal. You are so beautiful to me. There we go, an anabolic stack of French toast. Perfecto. I mean, look at it, family. Isn't she just beautiful, okay? So yes, much like the anabolic ice cream, for about a year or whatever since Greg popularized it, French toast has been an absolute staple and is the final meal of this video that sort of got me shredded. So yes, you've seen in my full days of eating, I have French toast quite often, and in the recipe book there are a ton of different options as well. Like I said, this one's the chocolatey one. High in volume, low in calorie, guaranteed to keep you full. A perfect like breakfast or even like macro capper. So yes, that is the final meal. Now technically, when I think about it, there are like 3 more meals that sort of got me shredded that were staples in my diet. So if you want those, comment down below. I can do like a 3rd episode along with diet hacks. But for now, that is the final meal and the end of this video. Boom! I guess you weren't expecting that, but you do deserve sort of a better outro than that, okay? So yes, that is the end of this video. If you do like it, then please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment, what was it I like to eat? Seaweed in my pajamas down below. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you who do. Oh god, you can tell I'm tired. Yesterday was a whopper of a day. I appreciate anyone who does one of those 3 things, but honestly just anyone who is watching this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. It really means more than you know. So yes, if you want the 3rd sequel to this, let me know down below. But for now, that's the end of this video. Hope you all have a good day and see you all in the next video. Boop!